Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to evercrisis. We're going to be talking about the new update that just dropped. Huge one actually. A lot of it's permanent, so you don't have to rush any of this. Level 65, Bahamut, they're all there for a very long time, so don't feel obligated that you have to get it done now. But I'm going to go over everything so you don't miss anything. There's a lot of things to go over. Free draw tickets, not free draw tickets. A free draw every day, so don't forget today's draw. But I'm going to go every single little part so you don't have to kind of go through all the notices. I'll just try to sum it up for you guys and talk about the most important things. All right, so jumping in, we're going to talk about everything that is free draw tickets, right? So if you guys go under your missions, there is a bunch you should be completing. I think today was one of the last days to do the other ones, but as long as you use use each character once in a battle, you'll unlock 10 draw tickets specifically for that character. You guys can save this until that character has a weapon in there because these will be updated. Future weapons or current weapons will jump into these tickets later. So if you want to build them up, a big collection, and pull when a certain event weapon comes out, then do that, right? So all you gotta do is play with them, and then everything else is just consume a bunch of stamina. It's all very straightforward. You're gonna get it. There's 100 tickets altogether when it comes to characters, and then 50 random tickets along with the free pull today. Like I said in the beginning, unless you skip that part, don't forget to do your free draw. Once the update happens, this is gone. So very, very important. I have a whole video dedicated on the new draw system for Matt and Zach here, so if you guys want to check that out, that's a previous video. Besides that, 100-day celebration also brought along with character experience, and everything is farmable right now. So this is a really good time to spend time farming whatever you need. Synthesis, character experience, or weapon quests. I don't recommend that you guys use your character experience on stamina unless you really, really want to rush 65. You could do the hardest quest over and over again. It's good experience. You will get 65 pretty quickly, but then your characters are 65 and it's wasted stamina that you could have used on getting more nanocubes, genomes, right? Increase those weapons to 80. Very, very important if you're new to the game especially. Right, so focus on farming weapons with your main team and they'll naturally become 65. Especially because this event is part of the 100-day experience. You're gonna have it here all the way until like the 29th or 28th. Yeah, so you have a ton of time to farm this experience. Try to get it all done now, right? 2 weeks worth of just pure farming is a lot. Don't rush it. Don't waste those energy pots because you're going to need them for like farming every other resource in the game. So keep that in mind. Now, 3,000 total blue gems are coming from here. There should be 1,500 gift box already and then 1,500 for logging in. Right? Character experience, draw tickets. We have those paid banners or paid cases. That's up to you. I wouldn't recommend it because the game is pretty generous at what it does already, especially with all these draw tickets. Now, there's one thing I want to mention in the exchange shop under co-op. Don't forget, co-op changed again. There should be a Tifa weapon part, and my main account was waiting for this weapon part to give me overboost 6 Amaranth Claws for Tifa. So I finally got Tifa's weapon to OB6 because of those 20 right there. Don't forget them. They rotate every month, and once those 30 days expire, it's gone. So if you're someone like me who's waiting for a Tifa part, it's great. The next thing that came up was Zach's new, I'm gonna call it Zach's new story. So Crisis Core was updated for the next chapter. It's very quick, very easy. I don't think it's gonna show you guys any spoilers. I just wanted to tell you that there is no EX match here, like how there's usually an extra hard section. Chapter 2 doesn't give you an extra hard section, which kind of sucks, but there's only 3 chapters that you gotta do. After you unlock those chapters, you're gonna go into solo content, dungeons, under criteria dungeon. You're going to have 2 new ones and also in crisis dungeons. I've already done the first one. It was pretty straightforward. In the map itself, I don't know if it shows it here. Yeah, it does show here. The cactar that you're looking for is at the end over here. So when you first start, you go up the stairs, take a right, kill this boss, open that chest, and then cactar here, if that's what you're looking for. The third mission info here is do enough damage. I didn't do enough damage, so pretty sad. But yeah, pretty cool map. Yeah, a little puzzle and everything going on. But the most important thing that came from this is that we got a new materia. So the new materia recipe won't be in criteria dungeons. It'll be in the crisis dungeon under the first one, under normal mode. As long as you guys can do the normal mode with a couple of, I think just A rank. Yeah, just A rank. You get the new recipe for a ruin, which isn't anything crazy. So you can currently look at it. If you go to enhancements, and you go enhance a recipe anytime you want to see whatever's in the game and that you don't have, this is usually on. This is the material that you can craft, And if you turn it off, this is all the materia in the game, including like eventually we're going to have a bio, as you guys can see here, right? Oh, well, it is here. It's all mixed up. Yeah, there's the bio that's eventually going to be in the game, right? But the new materia is this one right here. Ruin materia and ruin blow. So the only difference between these and the circle, triangle, and X, right? These ones have symbols. This one doesn't have anything. It's just a more powerful version of it. So you can see the base stat starts at 250%, which is 50% more potency than the actual ruin materia. So let's just say you're fighting a boss that you don't need ruin materia and you need a stat stick. So this ruin materia has more damage while also holding your attack percentage, your HP percentage, whatever you need, right? So they're trying to give you a materia that does damage instead of just a sigil break. But for the most part, you're going to be crafting these because these are way more important than you using your non-elemental damage, right? This thing starts off with more potency, again, than any other rune at the moment, or materia. It has that extra 50% starting. I'm not sure what the full max is. So it is going to be nice, but it has no element, and no element damage only goes so far. But it is something that you can use in some places. So same materials when you add here, you're using night materia. You use a 10 and 6, and you guys can craft a guaranteed 3-star. So maybe having a couple of these for stat sticks is okay, but I still recommend that you spend your night materia on these right over here. So back to the Crisis Dungeons. I will be posting full maps for the Sunshine Cave Very Hard and this Very Hard as well. Once I get them done. I haven't done the story on my main account. I just showed you guys my other account, which is my no overboost. But the reason I jumped on this one, because I want to show you guys a little bit about Bahamut. So Bahamut came out, and this is probably going to be one of the quests that you're going to be stuck on for quite a while, because it isn't meant to be done right now. He is super powerful. He's going to be non-elemental, but for magic damage. So I've cleared the first one, the second one, the hard, the very hard, and I've gotten halfway into the EX1. Once I complete EX1, I will showcase the full strength of Bahamut. I don't believe you need EX2. That could just be for the icon, but I could be wrong. I haven't looked into it, and I haven't talked to anyone about this yet. All I've done is what I've done so far. So weapons wise here, Tifa's weapons are really good. Level 90, 320 with diamond sigil, right? Materia slot has one magic up over there, and it is a magic glove to go along with magic Bahamut. It's got boost defense for magic and boost HP, which is a great stat combination. Take in mind though, that if you do have this, you're not going to get this boosted, right? So I currently have their weapons. I think I might have farmed a couple more today as well too. So I've currently got overboost 2, and you can see that 10 HP fully maxed out is what you're going to farm these. You're not going to have this because you're going to have to use mithril ore in order to get that HP, but you will get the magic defense. I might even be able to overboost it a little bit more now. Yeah, I can do 4 more overboosts on this weapon, so let me do that real quick. All right, so here's Tifa weapon, overboost 6. I just went from 370 to 430 just from that many copies. And you can see my ability, if I don't make it level 90, 90 would have gave me 18. I'm missing 4 there. So still really, really, really good. It's just, you got to keep that in consideration. That second ability on these, boost magic attack, won't happen unless you make it. So I think Matt's weapon, I've got 2 copies there. I'm getting really lucky on Tifa's. They both hold diamond sigil on them, and they hold the same amount of stats on the side. So really good weapons for non-elemental, freebies, really good stats to stick on anyone else as well, and just having more diamond sigils that you can farm in the game. So I'm currently using Tifa's weapon to farm Bahamut, because when that sigil phase comes up, it's really good. And I also use Matt on my team, so having this or Killer Hornet also helped a lot. Now, besides the weapons, let's go talk about Bahamut fight a little bit, because I'm going to put a dedicated video for this, showcasing his damage, because I am going to farm him as far as I can and show you guys. But the way this fight works is that you're going to need a good amount of HP, magic defense, physical defense, Barret for his physical defense up, or Red 13, or sorry, Matt and Red 13 for their magic defense up, AoE for the party, or Tifa / someone else who can lower magic attack. For the very hard and this one, you need to lower his physical attack. For the EX1, he starts off with Mega Flare. You're going to have to lower his magic attack while raising your magic defense, because he also reduces your magic defense. So not only is he boosted 5 maxed out magic attack, he also reduces your magic defense. So you have to bounce it up. You're going to need certain characters, certain builds, and just very, very strong DPS to beat this. So I'm able to make it past the first phase by bringing in Tifa, lowering his magic attack down, and then bringing my main DPS with the D Faith to help with that magic attack down. And then I brought in Matt to raise my magic defense AoE with one of his weapons. So that's how I'm able to get through this part a little bit, but I need a little bit more DPS to finish it off. So I think once I make level 65, I'll showcase a video for maxed out Bahamut, I think. Unless we need EX2, then we won't see it for a while. Either way, I'll showcase Bahamut. But besides that, this fight is very hard. It is meant to be here forever. Don't rush it. Don't worry. It's non-elemental. So pretty much the strategy is what I just told you, but I'm gonna have a dedicated video, so I'm not gonna touch upon here too much. I am gonna go into summons though and show you really quickly. I've unlocked the whole first page. First page was worth like 200 and something. To get here was like only 140 something, and for the whole page first here is 200 and something. So Mega Flare currently for me is 3,675%. This goes up to 6,200 or around there. Its charge speed is gigantic though, 4,200, and it only applies to magic stats. So every other summon in the game is quicker, has an element, and also benefits from both your character's physical and magic stat put together. So yes, Mega Flare is at 6,000 and something, but charge speed for this is 2,000 minus the charge speed of 4% here, versus Bahamut's double and then some. He takes 4,200. So charge speed is that purple bar of your limit break. Whenever it charges up, you're allowed to use a limit break. So you're going to have less chances of using this limit break to interrupt the enemy's attacks and using that strategy. But this goes up to 6,200 damage, all enemies. Pretty freaking cool. But in order for me to get to the next place, I need to do Trial Bahamut EX1. And the list to do this was pretty easy, except for very hard, right? Very hard is going to give a lot of free-to-play players a challenge. Thankfully, I was able to do on this account. My other account's not going to see Bahamut for a long time, the no overboost one. But everything else is pretty straightforward. Don't forget to bind Bahamut immediately today, because you got to have him binded and then use 2,000 solo stamina, 300 co-op stamina, perform 50 synthesis. Again, it's all long-term, so don't worry about it. But you want to get these things done right away if your other summons are done. So don't forget to come here and bind the character. So besides Bahamut, level 65 and the Crisis Dungeon is not going anywhere. It's permanent quest, permanent content. Take your time with it. Don't rush it. Try to get 65 first. I'm already at 61 just from farming Bahamut quest over and over and over again. And once I'm 62, I'll get extra stats. And then from there, 65 will be unlocked around somewhere like right here. So I'm going to wait till I'm 62, retry the quest. If it doesn't work, I'll wait till 65, then have that Bahamut video uploaded. But don't forget that everything right now that's been updated isn't going anywhere for a long time. Just focus on the Christmas event, focus on the Hell House, get that done. Lots of good resources. The gold tickets in this one is worth it this time to kind of just fool around, get your cult medals done here. Make sure you collect your Christmas tree every day, and you guys should be good. So that's pretty much everything. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If I forgot anything, let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know how you guys are doing. How's your farming going? Bahamut, it is a lot to take in. But everything that's permanent, just wait it out. Or Crisis Dungeon, 30 days, just wait it out. Focus on the content right now. Don't get overwhelmed. And good luck on all your free ticket pulls and draws. Absolutely amazing how much free stuff we've been getting. And blue crystals. I'm all the way back up to almost 50,000 again, which is great. So that's pretty much all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.